What's up, squad? Back with another video. I see that title was going out. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it right here. I want to definitely. The crazy thing is, y'all know that I ain't gonna say that it's rare, but I would say that it's usually like a wow. Like I used to always have something to say when it came down to the view, and I always would do a video. But I feel like it kind of slowed down. And it was like every other time that I would. Well, it's really not like that. It's really not like that no more. But I do have to say that I seen this video and I seen the clip and I was like, man, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out for the simple fact that this right here is definitely insane of what they were saying. Check it out right here.
MAGA men. They were drooling over a social media personality named Emily Hart, a cute little blonde who would post pro-Trump content and even send bikini photos of people paid for it. But it turns out it was all a scam by a med student in India who used AI to create her because he needed money. And they were just drooling, okay? Instagram ended up banning the account. But is it scary that so many people fell for it? Or, these men, and what happens to all those blow-up doll people?
You know what's fascinating to me about it is that this medical student also tried to make a left-leaning avatar, but it didn't work because Democrats and liberals didn't fall for it.
Oh, interesting.
And so I think what's so fascinating to me left-leaning avatar, but it didn't work because Democrats and liberals didn't fall for it.
Oh, interesting.
And so
I feel like this is one of those things. Y'all know how I'm gonna just say it. This is one of those things to where it's like it's little kids talking. It's like, oh, I'm better. What we got is better. This is better. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like it's wild, right? Like it's more so like I don't feel like y'all get what I'm saying. It's more so of obviously, them being childish, but it's not more so of a teaching moment with the stuff that they have to say. It's more so of let me bash this side or President Trump or Trump administration rather than let's actually talk about something and have something that's actually, relevant. Factual, or in a sense, just trying to get things out there that actually is important, I should say.
I think what's so fascinating to me is, there has been a lot of data, and I got a lot of heat for saying that at least in the 2024 election, those people with college educations voted for Kamala Harris. Those people that did not have college educations voted for Donald Trump. So the less educated people voted for Donald Trump.
But he likes those
and the
people.
less educated people seem to be getting conned by this, where the other people aren't getting conned by this. And I think that's a real problem because if you think about, let's say, Finland, they're now introducing AI classes.
She just said, I feel like that's honestly not even trying to be funny. I feel like that's the other way around. Like, I truly feel like that's the other way around. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing. I truly feel like that's the other way around. The other way around. She just said, I want to make sure I heard this right.
Voted for Kamala Harris. Those people that did not have college educations voted for
Why
Donald
does she
Trump.
keep saying this is like what, her second or third time saying? I feel like this is like her third or fourth time saying this. What is that doing? Like, I feel like that's definitely something that's wild. That she keeps saying, like, people that voted for Trump is uneducated. They don't even make sense. Like, that truly doesn't make sense to me. So is she saying that smart people are actually like I'm not trying to be like mean or nothing, but are they, in a sense, like I'm just saying, like, it's the other way around. I don't know what's going on, because there's no way I feel like, honestly, like, being for real, people truly dodged the bullet when it came down to that. Actually, thinking about that when it comes down to Kamala Harris, can y'all imagine her being president? Like, being for real. Can y'all actually imagine her being president? I want to ask y'all a question. This is the homework I got for y'all. It's simple. Very simple. Very. I want y'all to tell me one thing that Kamala Harris would mess up with completely as soon as she would get in the White House. That's all I want to know.
Classes, they're introducing classes to teach children the difference between truth and falsity, right? Truth and fiction, because it seems to me that a lot of Americans, unfortunately, cannot discern.
Yeah, but let's be honest. These AI images are pretty good. I mean, a lot of people.
Did
can
you
get
fall
taken.
for her too?
The Pope in the jacket was very good.
I don't donate money to racist, anti-immigrant, AI-generated images. But I think there's something particularly hilarious.
Okay, then why are you on there? My thing is, me personally, I haven't seen. I still don't know that picture that they showed. This is news to me. I didn't know anything about this, but I find it crazy how everything they find stuff like this. They find stuff like this. It's honestly like President Trump is the only reason that they're a little bit relevant. Me personally, I feel like, and it's not me trying to be mean or nothing like that. I truly feel like President Trump is the reason that they're a little bit relevant. Me personally, I truly feel that way because you obviously see that every day is something about President Trump, even something so small and crazy about something like this. Not to mention, all of these ladies know exactly what they talking about. I don't know. Maybe y'all do, but that's my first time hearing about this.
Yes, about the idea that it's like a brown guy in India posing as a racist blonde to attract MAGA. I mean, it's like
without the race,
they would have probably deported him if he was in this country.
But without the, I didn't read the racist parts. I saw the part where it was just a woman in a bikini that said she loved drinking beer and fishing, and I was like, you guys went for that?
Well, she also hated immigrants. Right. That was part of her.
Oh, there was more.
That was part of her avatar.
I didn't go deep on her, but it's like
I did.
The manosphere. When you look at like something on Instagram or something on X or whatever your chosen social media, and it looks a little too good to be true. Like it's a.
I didn't go deep on her, but they proceeding to talk about what's on this page or what's on their page or on the AI page or this, that, and the other, and they giving all the details. Make that make sense. Alyssa Farrah Griffin, I'm telling y'all, she's a flip-flopper. Always been.
Hot girl in a bikini who looks like a combo of Sydney Sweeney and Jennifer Lawrence, and she happens to be super MAGA. Like, maybe be like, this might not be real. This might be
And then they throwing shots. What is up with people throwing shots at Sydney Sweeney, y'all? I truly find it crazy. I feel like ever since I see Sydney Sweeney, I literally have Sydney Sweeney up here on my wall right now. I would show y'all, but I don't think I can turn the camera. Literally American flag with Sydney Sweeney on it. I love Sydney Sweeney. I'll tell anybody that. I don't care. However y'all feel about it, I don't care. I don't know why people keep throwing shots. I don't know what it is about, the whole thing about this, that, and the other. Like, it's always something. To cry about something, they want to sit there and say, oh, don't judge and don't do this and do that. And they the main ones doing it. Everything.
Catered to me and my desires and my likes, and I'm probably getting duped by a medical student in India right now. But I just think the internet in general has become a bit of a hellscape. I'm barely even on like X anymore because if you look at it, you'll see a headline. Oh, this is happening somewhere in the world. It takes just a brief moment to Google or use your search engine that you like to find out it's not true. There's no actual policing of disinformation and misinformation the way that even 10 years ago it felt like there was. And then add to that, we are currently in a war with Iran. The Iranians are incredibly sophisticated at using social media to pit Americans against each other, to deceive us, to fool us. The Russians do it, the Chinese do it. It's an absolute hellscape, and we have elected leaders who are doing absolute.
She said the thing is that they always love to point fingers. I don't see how. And then again, it's almost like, and I know this is scripted. I know all of that. I find it very wild to me that Alyssa now is playing this whole teacher's pet. She's back now playing this whole teacher's pet with Anna Navarra and Joy Behar and Sonny Hostin.
Nothing to try to crack down on.
But the thing is, this is not an isolated incident.
But this one's funny.
There was an AI-generated army soldier who went viral earlier this year. Her name was Jessica Foster.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
So she funneled massive engagement with MAGA-friendly captions to an OnlyFans account selling photos of her feet.
What this tells me is there aren't enough MAGA women out there.
Neither of those images, neither that woman nor the woman that was this AI-generated Indian student, have a MAGA.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of MAGA women out here. Y'all want to know how I know? Because most of the people that comment on my videos are women. Most of the people that comment on my videos are women. There's a lot of men that comment, you know, and say this and say that, but there's a lot of women. It's a lot of women that comment on my videos and love Trump. I'm telling y'all. If they don't love Trump, they love what Trump is doing. So it's these lies they're giving out.
Mar-a-Lago face. So that should have been enough of a clue that it wasn't real.
Well, I need to say that both of those accounts have been removed, but the fact of the matter is they existed and they went viral.
They bought
People
it.
were
But you know what?
commenting.
It's always intrigued me that when he said to them, when he said, I love the poorly educated, that the poorly educated said thank you.
Yes.
That's an insult, in case you're wondering.
But remember, this is also feeding off that whole manosphere.
So is it not a insult when Sonny Hostin said it? Like, I'm just confused on like what. So because it's Trump, like Sonny Hostin literally just went and she insult. It's not. Me personally, I feel like people. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm not even trying to be like that person. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you're being too nice." Regular. I feel like people are smart in their own way, if that makes sense. I feel like somebody is smart. I feel like everybody on here. I feel like when you believe in God and you have God, like I truly seen it for myself. When I seen it by myself. My grandmother's a foster parent, right? She has a kid. Well, he's a grown adult now. She got him when he was 2, 3, something like that. They said he would never use the bathroom on his own. That man does math crazier than anybody I know. He uses the bathroom on his own. He does math. He knows how to spell. He's severely autistic, by the way. But I feel like people are smart in their own way. You know, I truly feel as if, though, too, there are people that are, in a sense, not, I really don't like saying educated in a way, but I truly feel as if it's hard to say. I truly feel as if it's people don't get that full extent of education like others, I should say. That's what I'm gonna say. And Sonny Hostin calling people uneducated and this, that, and the other, all because she doesn't like Trump, isn't okay. And then you have Joy Behar that's constantly, you know, saying that President Trump, you know, all the poorly educated, but you got Sonny Hostin saying it. These women are wrong. I don't care what anybody say. They're wrong.
Proud. So the people that say the most hateful, sensational things in that documentary that we all, I think we all watched, they said it didn't even matter if they believed it because they were monetizing it.
Right.
So one, I would argue their character did not stand that tall to start with and that they probably did believe some of it, but a lot of it they said, trust me, if you just say it, people click on it. It's rage baiting.
But this, I think what's different about this is this avatar hated immigrants. The other avatar posted pictures with Zelensky and Trump. I mean,
that could have been Tucker Carlson.
Well, yes, but there is something different about just the manosphere. This is MAGA. This is his base.
Yes.
That's different.
It wasn't just the immigrants. The avatar hit the meme or whatever like you call that thing, the AI image, hit like all of the points, right?
All of the MAGA
pro-gun,
points.
Religion,
Fishing,
immigration,
beer, hot.
all of the, and it shows you though. Because remember this.
But you can love beer and love to fish
but remember
and not
this
hate
person
immigrants.
was in India, and it tells you just
the
what
beer part.
a cartoonish kind of caricature it is that people even in foreign countries can understand that mentality.
Which speaks to what Alyssa's saying, the danger in people that are ready to actually go online and hack us.
Everything we're putting out there that our elected officials are, that are sometimes the tropiest version of who Americans are, our adversaries are watching and they're looking how they can exploit us, exploit it and manipulate us.
All I know is I can't wait for AI Joy Behar to replace me on this table.
Look, you feel?
I don't know why this just went to Drewski's. Maybe I was.
So-called MAGA men.
That's wild though. Drewski, I don't know if y'all know who Drewski is. He was just in. That's what that video was. He was just in Indianapolis. Anyways, a lot of people don't even know. I am technically I'm not. I'm not in Indianapolis. I'm on the outside of Indianapolis a little bit. But I do have to say though. Anyway, me personally, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like I said before, it's almost like they need to literally go and thank President Trump for everything he's done. Because without Trump, I feel like this show would definitely be off like a long time ago. It's not relevant at all. I want to show y'all something. This is what I want to show y'all. Y'all remember this? Y'all see this right here? This was over before it even started. So for them to say, oh, the educated voter of Kamala and cut it out, bro. We all see video, and I'm not trying to judge. Like, come on, bro. They got to get better. They got to get better. Absolutely insane. I'm telling y'all. Absolutely insane. That's all I got to show. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna play this whole video. But it says in a stunning moment, CNN was just forced to report that Donald Trump has 100% MAGA approval. 100%. So one thing about it, we can't say it's 100%. Can't go higher. It's 100%. Check it out.
And this is one of those. Because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%. 100%. If you are a member of MAGA and the GOP, you approve of Donald John Trump. 0% say that they disapprove. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to know you can't go higher than 100%. He is the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Now, there are some Republicans who disapprove of Donald John Trump, but they are not members of the Make America Great Again movement. The bottom line is this.
But the thing is about this, though, you truly have a lot of people that has left the Democratic Party to be, a Republican, or, because they see what President Trump is doing and they see how he's moving. Or you have people that's independent because they don't really like what the Democratic Party is about and they like what President Trump is doing. You're having a lot of people, that are moving in that direction because you have the Democratic Party that don't have a leader whatsoever. And it truly shows. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. You already know what's going down. Telling y'all. We got another banger dropping tonight. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm telling y'all.